So moving on to question number 9. Question number 9 is quite lengthy, as you can see here, and we will solve using, first we'll simplify this. So let me write question for you. It is cot inverse. I don't know why I write always cos in place of cot. Cot inverse under root of 1 plus sine x plus under root of 1 minus sine x divided by under root of 1 plus sine x minus under root of 1 minus sine x. And this we have to equal to x by 2. So this is the whole question. Now what we'll do? Try it by your own. Here you see all is related to sine x and we have cot inverse x. So we'll try to make the sine in identities into cot. Okay. Let me adjust this. Yeah, into cot. Now let's first simplify this. For simplification, I have to take whole page. We'll solve into next page. Okay. Question. So cot inverse. What is in the denominator? Sorry, numerator. 1 plus sine x plus under root 1 minus sine x divided by under root 1 plus sine x minus under root 1 minus sine x. And we have to rationalize, so we will multiply and divide with the denominator by changing the sign. You know how to rationalize. So rationalize will do 1 plus sine x. In place of minus, we multiply with plus under root 1 minus sine x divided by same 1 plus sine x plus under root 1 minus sine x. Now here you can see, now we will multiply both the denominator. What we'll get? It is a, it is b, and a minus b into a plus b. What we know? A square plus b square. And a plus b into a plus b, we know that a plus b whole square. So now next step, cot inverse. Can we write 1 plus sine x plus under root 1 minus sine x whole square? Because here we'll multiply. So, and now in the denominator, we can write under root 1 plus sine of x whole square, because a square minus b square, and under root 1 minus sine x whole square. Now let's solve. So let's see next step. It is cot inverse. Open the bracket. We'll get a square, which is under root 1 plus sine of x whole square plus b square, which is under root 1 minus sine of x whole square plus 2ab. 2 under root 1 plus sine x into under root 1 minus sine x, because here we took this is a and this is b, so 2ab. Now in denominator, divided by a square. Opening the root will get, squaring the root will get same. So in denominator, sine x minus will multiply here as a 1 plus sine of x. Cut 1 minus from plus 1. So in the denominator, it is 2 sine x. So moving to next step, we have cot inverse. A square as a 1 plus sine x. Squaring the root will get same, plus 1 minus sine of x plus 2. Whole root, can we take it as a whole root, which is 1 plus sine of x into 1 minus sine of x, right? And in the denominator, we'll take 2 sine x, right? Now, we'll cut this 2. Due to some technical issue, it got interrupted yesterday. So, I am starting from this step. Okay. So, here we can cot inverse 2 plus 2 root. Here a plus b and a minus b, we can write it as a square minus of b square, which is 1 square minus of sine square, right? Sine square of x. And in denominator, we can write 2 sine of x, right? So into the next step, cot inverse. We can write 1 minus sine square x as a cos square x. Yeah, absolutely. We can write 2 cos square x. Now you say, when we remove this from bracket, what we'll get? We'll get cos of x. Okay. So 2 sine of x. Cot inverse 2 plus 2 cos of x upon 2 sine of x. Now we'll take 2 common from numerator and denominator as well. So we'll get cot inverse 2 1 plus cos of x divided by 2 sine of x. Now here we want to change into the form of cot. So do you know one formula which is 1 plus cos x? Let me write it here for you. There's a one formula which is 1 plus cos of x is equals to 2 cos square of x by 2. This is one formula. Another, sine x can also be written as 2 sine of x by 2 into cos of x by 2, right? So with this 2, we'll use here. So let's come to the next step. Cot inverse. In place of 1 plus cos x, we can write 2 cos square x by 2. And in place of sine of x, we can write 2 sine x by 2 into cos x by 2, right? We have a square here, we can cut 1 cos by 2 from here, okay? So now we'll get cot inverse. And from 2 to 2 we'll cut here. So in the numerator, we'll get cos x by 2 upon sine x by 2. And we know that cos by sine is cot. So into the next step, cot inverse. Cos by x by 2 divided by sine x by 2. Okay. Oh, I repeated it twice. Now next. Cot inverse cot x by 2. Because cos by sine is cot. Cos x. Okay. Now cut this 2 cot inverse. So we'll get answer x by 2, which is directly is equals to RHS. Hence LHS is equals to RHS. Okay. So this was question number 9. Let's move on to question number 10.